This here,
That's glass.
that's glass. So these are the colors because the glass in here is clear. There's a crucible, ceramic crucible down there, about this big around. It's full of molten glass, and that glass is clear, so that I don't have to use John's color palette. Thank you very much for that. So we add the color afterwards, and these are the colors. It's crushed glass, but it's colored. Any guesses as to what gives it its color? Why does it have color? Come on, you have a guess? You don't have a guess? You look like you had a guess. Anybody else have a guess? No? Because that looks yellow right now. It looks orange, right? That's the heat. Your brain's registering the heat, the radiant heat. That color in the glass comes from...
I gave my hand.
No.
All right, ready?
Metal.
I'm gonna blow
Metal.
glass. You guys ready for this?
Right.
Here's the hard work, blowing glass.
First blowing of glass, and that's it.
Wait, that's anticlimactic.
That was it. That was it. That's
But
like
watch
seriously,
the
that's all it
glass. Watch the glass.
is. Here it goes.
Do you see it? Anybody see
Slow.
anything happening?
No,
Exactly.
What's happening?
nothing.
Oh, it has the shape of
It's inflating.
How did that happen? Magic. No, that's the opposite of a vacuum.
Somebody's telling me.
So, the opposite of a vacuum. Good answer, but wrong. So, he blew,
But good answer.
and immediately capped it with his thumb. You guys were all looking at the glowy orange glob on the end. You missed him capping it with his thumb, trapping the air in the steel pipe that was heating up. And that heating air expanded, couldn't get out through his thumb, so it expanded the glass on the air. Make sense? Science.
You call that science.
Science. It's physics. So he's shaping it now. We call this tool a marver. It's solid steel, and he's shaping and cooling the glass. Pulling out a little bit more.
Ready?
No, don't encourage him. Come on, people. Come on. What are you doing? Out of there.
All right, now I'm gonna go back to work.
All right. This is the most work John does. He sits. He's not doing any work, is he? He's literally just sitting there.
I am working.
He is working.
I am.
He actually is working. The work he's doing is cooling off the glass, right? Because what we're going to do is we're going to put some green, right? We decided on green, but he put white on it. White is typically not considered green. I'm just saying. In most color wheels, white and green are different. So most. So what we're going to do is we're going to gather over this.
So you can see it's starting to turn white.
Right.
So it's getting cold.
Right.
But how do we know if it's cold enough and ready for me to go get more damp glass? If it's too hot, the bubble would distort. So how do I check to make sure it's cold enough?
Uh-oh.
You ready?
I hate this part.
Oh.
I love that reaction and I love that reaction. Thank you.
He lives for that move. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. We appreciate it. We really do. So if you did that with a glass in your kitchen on your kitchen countertop, what would happen? It would shatter, right? So the glass is clearly hotter than that, right? But not so hot that it'll deform. Because if it was too hot, it would collapse when he went back in the furnace and gathered more glass, right? Yeah, right? Exactly. Physics.
I heard somebody say, oh, okay, like it connected.
It connected because she just got back from the trauma of you smashing the glass on the steel.
Want me to do that again now?
No, now
No, you don't.
it's too pot will be deformed. So we've got the green on the outside. What this is going to do is that's a transparent green, and this is an opaque white. So what will happen is a layer of clear between them. The light will go through that transparent glass and bounce back out off of the opaque white and make it kind of glow in a good light, like direct light or sunlight. It'll be very vibrant during the day. So that's what we're doing here. It's not just green, it's just a kitchen green. Alright, so now he's heating it up. He's going to heat it up, and now he's going to shape it. This tool is called a block. It was carved out of a block of cherry wood. And he's going to use it to shape and cool the glass. You can see the glass changing color as it cools, right? It's been soaking in water, so it's putting off steam, right? If you smell the wood burning, it's been on there too long, quench it back in the water, right? We don't want to burn the wood. We want to evaporate the steam. So the glass floats on a bed of steam. So you got a nice, round, symmetrical shape, and now he's opening it up. So a lot of glass there. He's going to open it up.
这是一个梨吗？
Now he's got the size he wants. So
好好
now
意思啊
it's round like a pumpkin,
啊 ，pumpkin。
but that's not where we're going next. So he's going to test that shape on it.
What?
Yes, you are. You are, because I have the loudspeaker. So, yes. You didn't watch it on YouTube videos, okay? So he's going to heat it up and shape it on our marver, but not to be a pumpkin. He's going to shape it up so that it fits in this mold. So this is a bronze mold, solid, beautiful, beautiful tool. And he's going to heat it up and blow into this. And the glass is going to get squeezed into these corners. Right? It's going to fill this up. And as you can imagine, the glass that gets to the tips in here touches more metal, which draws
这么
more
软
heat.
吗？
So there's a thermal difference, right? There's a heat differential between the center of the glass and the glass that touches these ridges. It'll maintain that material memory of that differential, and it'll blow out weird. And we're going to show you that. Just making sure it fits, right? It needs to fit inside there. If it's too big, we have problems. So now he's going to heat it up. It's too cold. If he blew in there with that glass was cold like that, nothing would happen. He's going to heat it up. It's going to be spooky and moving, kind of scary,
他也给我烧过
right?
吗？
Screaming
哦，我
hot.
爸也
So
烧
be
过，就
screaming
拿酒
hot,
精
and
灯
then
烧，
you'll see him get the
直接
breeze.
烧，就酒就
We've
那
got
个
a
烧杯直接
few
烧水
seconds
就
to
要
have a
完了。
question while we wait. And not you. I don't care what you
哦，是烧一个试管，把它拉得很长。
Good for you. Any questions?
Is that tequila from the tequila
Is that
bar?
tequila? Come on. No?
I was gonna say we
All
might
right.
steal it from you.
Yes. How hot it is in there? No, quite.
Great question.
That's a great question. It's, I mean, technically, really hot. So, we're running off this propane over here. It's about 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. A little bit more. That melts. Have we ever burned ourselves? All the time. All the time. Never really bad. Is the metal tight? Really
对啊，这不
hot?
是做了个 pumpkin 吗？
Yes. Yes, it is. I'll show you in a second because he's about to do the food. So don't let me forget. I'll show you without burning you. Lots of heat, right? Lots of heat. Just gonna stuff it in there and blow, and then watch when he comes out.
这个就像那个
Right.
南瓜的纹儿就出来
Pressure
了。
expanding it, and now it's got ridges. And now watch what happens.
那他不是要做个圆的吗？它这个是尖的。
For the real glass blower to do his work.
Blow. Blow.
啊！
Blow.
哇！
Stop. And he calls himself a glass blower. jacks, our favorite tool. You know it's the favorite one because he keeps it closest to him on the bench. He's using the tines to make a jack line or a net line, right? It's a very specific shape that we're going through there. It is actually a very tenuous connection. It's very fragile. It's making a bad connection. And you'll see why.
这点有点
Yes, this is true. He does often make bad connections. This one's on purpose, though. Hey! All right. We work the glass, reheat it. Work the glass, reheat it. Work the glass. So he's using the tines. We also use the strap as like our little portable handheld marver, and also to shake the glass. Right? You'll see him do that. Okay, here we go. Right?
这个小头。
Still going to open it up a little bit more, get a little bit fuller, right? Neck it down.
You say I'm not a glass blower. I just blew that.
You did blow. Okay, you blew once.
Yeah.
I did all the blowing though. You see him shaping that all up? Right? Now it's a pumpkin, right? So we're done? Right? All done. No? We need a stab. We need a stab. We need a stab. So John's going to show off for a minute because he likes doing that. Note the heat radiating off of that, right? It stopped moving. It looks pretty cold. You can see the heat on the back end there.
It's warm.
You'll feel
It's just
the
a
heat
wee
as
bit
it comes
warm.
out.
So at this point, I'm just balancing temperature. I want to keep it warm enough to not explode and break,
Right?
but I don't want it so hot that it's moving and fluid.
And you also need a stem. So you should do that.
Yeah, you should do that.
Why would I do that? Yeah, it's hot.